lovely friends, it's Margaret, and this is that's not how I do my hands. Hello, my lovely friends, it's Margaret, and this is a reading vlog. There we go, that's how we do this. So, it is the last weekend of the month, which means it's time for the last weekend readathon. Have I ever participated in this? No. Are we gonna do it this weekend? Yes, because I am by myself, there's no one to bother me. And I need to fix this currently reading situation because typing out 6 books every time I go to do my diary and bookstagram page, it's not working for me. So let's talk about what we're reading. The newest addition to what I am currently reading is Aurora Rising by J. Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. I know who I'm talking about. God, that probably looked so creepy. Anyways, so I am reading this. This is my current audiobook. It was one of the books that was picked by my best friends when they were picking my TBR. So I'm reading it. Finally. What, they picked this out in March and it's June and I'm finally getting to, I still have 2 more books after this one. This is the lowest priority of the reading this weekend. I'm hoping, because I've decided I don't have plans this weekend. I might film my TBR. I might not. The next one that we need to deal with is Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare. I am about halfway through this one. Ta-da! I love it. It's such a good, this is a reread, but I need to read this and I need to read Clockwork Princess before I read Chain of Gold. And I want to read Chain of Gold. Oh my gosh, do I want to read, this book has me seriously wanting to just skip to reading Chain of Gold, or to at least read the short story at the end of Chain of Gold that comes with the collector's first edition. Anyways, and then I also need to read Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I have been working on this. We need to finish these books. They need to be done. We're going to. But before we do that, we need to make some tea. So it's a little bit later. What was I gonna tell you? It's late. Anyways, I was reading Pride and Prejudice because that seemed like the appropriate thing to read while drinking a cup of tea. I don't know if they had Lady Grey tea back in those days, but it seemed like the right thing to do. I'm feeling it, so I'm gonna settle in bed and continue reading Pride and Prejudice. We're not staying up all that late, which is a really ironic thing for me to say considering I just drank a whole cup of tea. It's fine. It's fine. Anyways, I took a nap at 7 p.m., so we're fine. Anyways, I am trying to keep my immune system in its best shape possible because, you know, we got a lung-eating virus out there, and my lungs already have enough issues on their own. I got winded going up and down the stairs today, which it's not normal, but it's what I've been dealing with since March. So this is the first check-in because I've spent way too much time today on Twitter keeping up with things that are going on. Arguably, maybe I shouldn't have because I've just stuck my foot in my mouth. But we're not going to go into that. Let's talk about something that's more interesting than me being depressed that the internet exists. It's just frustrating because I love the internet most of the time, but sometimes I'm just like, this would be going very differently if we were all in the same room, sitting and talking. I've got, I think, maybe 100 pages left of Pride and Prejudice. Maybe a little more. Maybe quite a bit more. Oh. So I've got about 160 pages left. I also am gonna probably work on Aurora Rising today because I need to clean my room and I need to fold the laundry that's sitting on my bed. Hopefully, none of that is underwear. If it is, I'm not pointing it out. But hopefully none of it is. Anyways, once I finish Pride and Prejudice, we'll work on this guy. That's basically the update. That's me and my thoughts for the day. I also need to at some point edit tomorrow's video, which is my Vaultathon vlog. And I need to sit down and figure out the details for the writing retreat that I want to do next month. So, I'm trying to get back into writing. I have not tried to write anything since March, and part of it is because, all of it is just because I haven't wanted to. It's the weirdest thing. Like, I've never been in a place where I don't want to write. I'm just not interested in it anymore, and that probably would concern me if I was not in, for the most part, today, outside of today. I'm actually in a pretty good emotional place. I've been in a pretty good emotional place since, I say, January, February. So, you know, despite the stuff that's been going down at home. So, I think, like, it annoys me that I get in this place where I suddenly have the emotional capacity to write and I can't. Okay, so we're a little bit later. I am this far through Aurora Rising. I think I've probably doubled where I was when I started today. I actually, in fact, got a little bit of laundry done and a little bit of editing. Most of my day has not been all that successful at being a day. So, we're going to try again tomorrow. But I am thoroughly enjoying this book. I'm having so much fun with it. It's just, it's that snarky, sarcastic humor that I love. They're all wise asses. They're all making different kinds of jokes. And it's great because it's not all the same joke in this, because you've got multiple points of view. Like, they're all funny in their own way. Okay, not all of them are funny. I don't know that Cal's all that funny, but most of them are funny in their own way. You know, they have their own sense of humor. Zayla might not really, or we might not have seen her sense of humor just yet, just because I think she's going to take a little longer to get to know. But, like, I'm enjoying it. It took Tyler way too long to figure out what was up. Way too long. Sir! Anyways, so, that's that. I'm going to curl up in bed. I'm going to try and read more of Pride and Prejudice because I would like to have that finished this weekend. I would like to have that finished, and I would like to have the other one, Clockwork Prince, finished this weekend because I just want those books finished. I want less books on my currently reading. I want to not be reading 7 different physical books all at the same time. That's just what I want for my life. I think it's now 6. I'm being a little bit facetious there, but it was 7 like last week. Anyways, so I'm gonna go curl up with some Elizabeth and Darcy goodness and see how far we can get in the next hour. So we are back. It is Sunday morning. No, it's not. I act like I actually got up. I did get up and do some things, like there's laundry in. It is Sunday afternoon, almost 1 o'clock. I need to sit down and film a video today at some point, which is why my hair is all nice and curly right now. Ooh, look at that one. You're behaving so well today. Thank you. I love it. Anyways, this is what happens when you don't wash your hair for 5 days. I'm lazy when it comes to washing my hair sometimes, and I didn't want to wash it 2 days in a row, and I knew I had to film today, so I didn't wash it yesterday, as you might have noticed. Anyways, so we have listened. Have we listened to more of Aurora Rising? We have not listened to more of Aurora Rising, but I'm probably going to listen to quite a bit of this when I am doing my food prep for the afternoon. I might listen to quite a bit of it as I'm trying to figure out what my, not quite a bit of it, but for a little bit of it, while I'm trying to figure out what my, what's it called? My TBR. I'm filming my TBR for July, what that's going to be. I also got a little bit more in Pride and Prejudice. I'm on page 218. We're finishing this book today. Let me say it again. We are finishing this book today. I just love this story. It is so thoroughly delightful, despite the fact that Lydia exists in it. I really cannot stand Lydia because she is exactly the kind of entitled person that I'm just like, you have no thought of anyone else. You don't consider anyone but yourself, and I don't like it. I just don't. I don't know what part of me that is, but I just don't like it when people are inconsiderate of other people. I don't know that I'm going to get Clockwork Prince finished today, but as long as I finish Clockwork Prince by the end of the month, I think I'll be happy. I also need to edit the video that's supposed to be going up today, which is a vlog. and it's my Baltathon vlog, and it is over a week overdue because I stopped editing videos when my brother was home. It's already hard to edit videos considering that I now work till 5:30, but it's the price you have to pay for a job with healthcare, and one that I actually enjoy to some extent what I'm doing, because I'm helping people, I'm solving problems. The job that I have currently, basically I work as intake kind of for a mental health outpatient facility. And I'm really, really enjoying the fact that people are coming to me and being like, hey, I need to come to your facility. And I'm like, oh, we can help you with that. That's not how I do it. I try to, listen more. But I also, it's going to be interesting because my job when we start, because it's a smaller company and they're starting to add more levels to it. But my job is going to end up being mostly child welfare, dealing with court cases, which means I am going to be learning a lot, a whole heck ton of things, and I'm already like having conflicts of, okay, what can I tell people and what can I not tell people when they're calling to check up on the status of a thing. We've already had one lady call in. Oh man, guys, she was calling for her son, who was adopted. And just listening to her talk, I'm like, you're one of those YA moms that I can't stand. Because she talked to me for a good hour, trying to make sure that we were going to work with her. She also had 14 therapists for her son. But my favorite was when she said, we've done the best we can with him, but sometimes it's genetics. That told me everything I needed to know about that situation. By the way, that is not just my own personal opinion of that woman who called in. It is the opinion of two other people who I asked, how should we deal with this situation? So, one of whom is one of our clinicians. I'm not entirely sure why my boss chose me for this particular part. I know she needs someone who's going to be specifically handling this particular part, because dealing with the child welfare stuff and also dealing with the intake stuff, like, it's very difficult to balance those two, and so I'm not meeting quotas on the one side because I'm having to take time to deal with situations on this side and make sure that people have information and blah, blah, blah. And so, whew. But also, I don't know, maybe it was because I told her I wanted to do foster care at some point in my life. It's part of why I want to get out of this house. Woo-ha, that's hot. Part of why I want to be on my own, because my parents aren't going to let me do that while I live in their house. That's just not something that they want. It's funny because I will wake up and I'm like, oh, I have to go to work today. Because that's just generally how I am about work. But then I'll get to work and I'll get working. And I'm like, I actually, in fact, like what I'm doing. I get to use spreadsheets, guys. I got to make my own spreadsheet. I get to color code things. And my boss was impressed that I do that. If we could just get it to the point that I don't have to wear the stupid polos, I would be so happy. I get you gotta have a uniform for the front desk staff, but like, the reason I wanted a grown-up job is so I wouldn't be stuck in what's basically a Chick-fil-A uniform for 7 more years. Cause that's the colors. It's a burgundy polo. And I can wear black or gray pants, which I wasn't allowed to wear at Chick-fil-A. At least they have that option. But I have a job. And it has healthcare, which I need to look into and get set up because we're coming to when my healthcare kicks in. So, I should eat breakfast. Maybe. This is why I almost never do my hair, because it ends up back up because of Florida. I literally had to put it up halfway through the video. I'm like, no, this isn't happening. It's too hot, and I have to turn the fan off so you can see me. Anyways, so we got a package. And it's got some stuff in it that I think you guys might be interested. I don't know. Some of you, I know at least one person who will probably be interested in at least some of this because it's bullet journal stuff. Yay. Okay, 2 people. So, I got this pack of Van Gogh washi tapes. I absolutely adore Van Gogh. This is this painting. And it's a washi tape. Look at that. Oh, and they give you so much. Oh my goodness. They give you, like, I could do an entire spread. Just look at that. Do you see that? Let's see. Where's my favorite? My favorite is in here somewhere. I thought it would come with stickers as well, but I could have been wrong. Oh, there we go. These are the stickers. Oh, look. I love this one. I just love Van Gogh, okay? He paints such pretty things, or painted. Here's the one that's his really famous water lilies painting. Let's see, I've shown you that one. I don't know the names for most of these. I know this one because it is my favorite. It is Starry Night. Let's see, what else do we have? We have this one. We have this one. We have, ooh, this one's pretty. That one. We have that one. Come on, focus on the thing. And we have this one. I'm not sure how many of these I'll actually end up using in my bullet journal spread, but definitely probably at some point these two, because I love them so freaking much. Anyways, I'm surprised they don't have one based on the sunflower painting, because that one's like one of his most famous. Look, it's so pretty. This is the case. You probably have noticed this is the case on my Kindle, because I saw that and I was like, this makes me happy as a person. So this is what we're going to have. So anyways, I got those because that's going to be my theme for August, and I keep forgetting to get them, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I need to get these. I don't have any money, and I had money this month, to spend a little bit on stuff. Oh, I'm so happy. Look at this. Look at this. Look. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking, it's just gorgeous. Get my hand in the way. Let's see, how did I do this last time? Oh, I did it this way. See? Don't look at my face. Look at the pretty painting. I really should not be buying more washi tape because I have way too much. But I am trying to use what I do have. And so I have a lot of floral stuff. So I got one floral pack last month. And then I got this one by Happy Planner this month. And it's just got, like, I don't know, it's got stuff in it. It's got pretty flowers. It's got stuff like that. And stuff. Oh, good. These look like they are see-through. It's got stuff like that. And also, that one's the gold foil version. I like it when they have the gold foil version and then they have, like, the black line art version. Yeah. Let's see, what else does it have? It has, like, this. You can't see that. That's too white. That's what I say about myself all the time. Oh, there we go. There are some of the prettier ones. Like, oh, look at this. Look at these. Do you see that? I like those. I have an eye, so you can actually... Like, I used to be very, very good at drawing. Not very, very good, but I used to have some knowledge of how to draw things, and it's just, I don't do that anymore. But I still kind of want some of that in my life, so I rely now on stickers. But, like, we have these guys, and these go very well with the washi tape. That, like, what does this say? Oh, to do. Ooh, those are going to be fun to use. It goes very well with the washi tape that I have chosen for this month, which is... So, I'm going to be using this pair, I think. Plus, I have a little skinny one that I can use. Anyways, I'm just so happy. The final thing that we got, because I need this in my life. I've been eyeing it for forever, and I was like, you know what, we're treating ourselves, so we're gonna do it. It's this little, ooh, it's rattly. Hold on, let's do this right. It's this little clock guy right here, and he sounds a little rattly, so we'll figure out what that's about. But basically, you have the clock, and then you take that off. All right, let's find out what's rattling around in here. Okay, so I need batteries for this. I don't know why. It rattles. Hopefully it's not broken because I would like to use it today. All right, so it's gonna be annoying and beepy for a minute, but like you have it here, and whatever you have on top is the timer that is going to happen. So let's say I want to do 5-minute timer. Give it a minute. There you go. 5-minute timer. So it just seems like something I need in my life. I was looking at some of the cues, but I like that this has, it's got 5, 15, 30, 45, and 60 minutes, and those seem to be what I use the most. So it doesn't have 25, which is one that I use a lot, but you know what? I can upgrade to 30 since I have it now. Oh look, the rattling sound is normal. It says read me first, but it was like stuck up in here, so I can't, you couldn't. I'm sure they got a lot of complaints about that. That makes me laugh, guys. And now I have all of this stuff that I don't need. Anyways, we'll put this in the recycling. Oh look, you're recording now. So it's the next weekend. I'm holding up Aurora Rising because I was talking about Aurora Rising and then I realized we weren't recording. So anyways, I decided to just continue on this little weekend reading vlog because I still need to finish Pride and Prejudice. I still need to finish Clockwork Prince. I'm hoping to have both of those finished by the end of the weekend. I've got other things I need to do though first. And I did finish Aurora Rising. I love it and I hate it. And I'm very mixed about. Like, how I feel about this book is going to be highly linked. I mean, this is always the way it is with me in books, but it's going to be highly linked with how the series ends because the ending of this book was cruel, unusual punishment. It was a setup. They set it up for one of my favorite ship tropes or moments that you can have with a ship, and then it didn't happen. I mean, in theory, it could still possibly happen. Also, I was right about Princeps. Can I just say, I was right about Princeps? I texted Brianna. I was like, I think this is what's going to happen, and I was right. And that makes me happy. I love it. Anyways, is this what it's like being a Capricorn? I wonder. Anyways, so I read it. It's going on my shelf. I enjoyed it. I'm waiting for book 2 until we are closer to the release of book 3 because book 2 just came out. So like, no thank you. I heard the ending of that one is even worse and even sadder. And I'm just like, no thanks. Not doing that right now. I will wait. Brianna was like, you're going to want to go straight into book 2. I was like, you know, I can wait. I can wait until I can go straight from book 2 to book 3. Or at least have less time between book 2 and 3. Like, listen, there are some authors that I will suffer like that for. In some series. Not really this one. Maybe if I had read this at the beginning without knowing what I know about Aurora burning, maybe I would have done that. But typically it's more of a Cruel Prince situation where I pick it up and I'm like, oh, I didn't realize I was going to be as into this as I thought I was going to be, so I guess I'll just pick the next book up as soon as possible and then I will suffer. But I'm not thinking about it. I don't, like, if I know I'm going to suffer at the end of a book, I don't pick that book up yet. So, anyways, I am almost done Pride and Prejudice. It's in my bag. I don't feel like going to get it, so there you go. Almost done Pride and Prejudice. I haven't picked up Clockwork Prince at all. So what's going to happen is I'm going to try and finish Pride and Prejudice after I get all the other stuff that I need to get done tonight done. I have spent most of the day just being, well, no, I did chores. I haven't done anything creative yet today, but I did do chores. So hooray for me for being productive. Well, if you can hear the fan, I apologize, but it's not getting turned off, first off. Secondly, it is like 7:30 on Sunday night. I have finally gotten everything done that I needed to get done this weekend. So now guess what we get to do? We get to finish Pride and Prejudice. We're this far from the ending, so I'm thinking maybe like an hour's worth of reading and I'll be able to finish this. And then I only have 4 hours left, supposedly, in Clockwork Prince. So I'm going to go curl up on my bed with my book and ignore all of the clean laundry that's sitting right there that I have yet to fold because I just don't care. Maybe I'll go find the laundry basket and all that good stuff. It'll get folded eventually. It's not like anybody's gonna see me wear it. So, it is Monday, and I'm starting another vlog, so it's time to wrap this up because we're not doing this through Readathon. So, books I read this weekend, I did, in fact, finally, finish Pride and Prejudice. I've only been working on this since March. My goodness, though. So this is the mood that Pride and Prejudice had me in. I immediately went to Netflix and paid $4.99 for Death Comes to Pemberley because I was like, I'm not done with Elizabeth and Darcy, but I don't want to go rewatch what I just read. Like, I actually want to continue on with the story. I want Pride and Prejudice sequels. I have some up there, but I wanted a movie sequel because I don't really have time for another book. My month is full. I've got 10 books I'm trying to read this month. Okay? Give me a slack. Actually, technically 11 because I just added another book to my Readathon. TBR. I also, this weekend, finished Song of Blood and Stone. Hold on. Can you see this? Can you see this? This is not the prettiest cover. It's fine. I don't care because it was really good. A little corny at the end. Didn't quite get 5 stars for me because they were just places where I was like, this is, like, it's romance and I like it, but also, do we have to be going this hard on the romance? Just a little weird. Some weird stuff happened. It's fine. Honestly, mostly it was some choices that were made that I was just like, I don't feel comfortable with these choices, and this makes me slightly annoyed with, not annoyed, but like, there were places where I was uncomfortable with the couple because of choices that someone made that we're not going to discuss, but it was really good. It's like this kind of steampunk, I'd say probably almost World War II-esque type situation, and it's about like, it's so good though. I really enjoyed it. If you are looking for a fantasy that is fun and unique, to me at least, I thought it felt unique, that is by a Black author, go look at this. It was so good. I enjoyed it so much. I can't wait to get to the next book. I have to wait, but I don't want to. So that's where we are at the end of this vlog. Did we actually get any reading done? We did. We finished a couple books. I haven't finished Clockwork Prince, but I have an entire vlog dedicated to that, so I really don't care about updating you guys. Normally I would wait until I had finished that as well to wrap this vlog up, but I'm trying to stay more on top of my vlogs. Sort of. So, anyways, thank you so much for watching. I understand that I am a chaotic mess, and I appreciate everyone who takes the time to sit and watch me and enjoy my chaoticness. So, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, videos over here with less chaotic videos of me doing things on my channel. Well, not doing things, but talking about things on my channel. That is it for now, my friends. Happy reading, and I will see you later when we will talk about more wordy, nerdy things. Bye!